Hey guys, Josh here from Robert's Camera. Today I want to let you in on two cool announcements from Fujifilm. Over here we have their brand new X-M5 vlogging camera, and over here we have the 16-55 f2.8 version 2. All right, let's dive into it. So for starters, over here we have the X-M5 vlogging camera from Fujifilm. It is just launched today. It has a 15-45 millimeter power zoom lens with it. It is incredibly small. It's very lightweight, very easy to hold, especially for like vlogging. If you're going to be filming yourself, it's extremely lightweight. So if you're holding your arm out, it's not going to get a lot of fatigue into your arm over long periods of time, which is really cool. It has a 26 megapixel APS-C sensor, which is like 16 times larger than that of your phone. If you're currently vlogging with a phone and you want an upgrade, this could be a really cool option for you. Up at the top, it has, the regular full manual control, automatic video mode, filter modes, and then your custom settings. But it also has a really cool vlogging mode, which has some special features that we'll get into in a little bit, as well as similar to the X-T50, it has the film simulation dial over here on this side that allows you to very quickly find the exact look that you're going for your video or for your photos. Another cool thing about the design of this camera is that it has a really big LCD that you can flip around when you're filming yourself. And the way that they laid out the ports on this camera, a lot of cameras will put the, the HDMI and microphone ports over here, which get in the way when you're filming yourself. But on this camera, they've put the headphone jack, the HDMI, and the USB port over here so that those cables don't get in your way while you're filming, as well as the microphone jack right up here on the back of the camera, right next to the hot shoe. So if you're using a shotgun mic or a wireless receiver or something that you're putting on the hot shoe here, you can just very easily plug your cable in there so it's not gonna be in the way, which is a really cool feature. It also has the option to use this Fujifilm tripod that you can use to also control the camera, which connects to it via Bluetooth. If you're gonna be filming yourself a lot, you can grab it like this, and then you have something to hold so that you're able to hold it a little bit steadier. It's a little bit more ergonomic than trying to hold on to the camera itself. Also, you do have the ability to use the power zoom. You can take movies or stills with this, as well as lock it. And then when you don't want to be holding it, it does just make a nice little tripod that you can adjust when you're filming yourself or whatever you want. I'm going to throw a card in this camera and then switch to filming here so you can kind of see what this camera can do, as well as I want to show you some cool features that can come out of it. Okay, so here we are. We're filming on the X-M5. I'm also recording the screen on the Atmos Ninja so that I can show you kind of what I'm doing here. As you can see here, it tracks my eye pretty effortlessly here. Very fast and easy to focus. Easy to use, it's very lightweight, the stabilization is nice. There's also active track stabilization on this, which is really cool. So just to go through these features real quick of what comes up in the quick menu when you're filming a vlog is that you have your shooting mode, manual, aperture, shutter, and programmable auto. You have your focus mode, image stabilization mode. You can turn that off, or just the regular optical stabilization, or then the the active stabilization. You have your focus tracking modes, whether you want it to be face detect, eye detect, right eye, left eye, or off. I have it just on the eye detecting mode, so it'll go to whichever eye. There is also a portrait enhancer mode that softens shadows and skin a little bit. It seems like I'm gonna keep that off for now. Background defocus mode, which is kind of cool. If you're shooting in an automatic mode, I think it will just prioritize using the widest aperture that you have, which is cool. And then here's another feature that I thought was really cool, which is the product recognition mode. Really cool if you're filming unboxing videos or product reviews, being able to just hold something up and your camera automatically uses AI to determine that you're holding something, take it out of frame, and then it's right back to how it was. I find that really cool. Obviously, I do product reviews, so it's a very cool feature for me. And then you have, your slow motion high-speed recording, your self-timer, and then a very cool feature here as well is that you have a vertical shooting mode. So if you want to record some short videos for Instagram, TikTok, whatever, you can just put it in here and choose how long you want your video to be, whether it's 15, 30, or 60 seconds. And then it will put into frame. Yeah, it'll make a frame for you. And then you can film your video in vertical mode and it'll cut it off at 30 seconds or 60 seconds, depending. That's really cool, especially if you're going to be using the camera to cloud functions via frame.io that this has. So if you're just sending off footage to someone else to review or post, you can just have it already formatted exactly how you want it. Or if you're just gonna send it straight from, using the Fujifilm X app, sending it from the camera over to your phone, and then you can just upload it straight to whatever social media you want, which is really cool. Just kind of streamlining that whole process. All right, so here I am. I'm using the feature that allows you to shoot vertically, and I'm using the product recognition thing. So here is the Fujifilm 16-55 f2.8. It's a very cool lens. They made it much smaller, much more lightweight, and I'm just really excited about it, and I can't wait to tell you about it. Something cool that I noticed while I was just filming that is that it has a timer. So it'll count down if you choose 15 seconds, 30 seconds, or 60 seconds, it'll have a timer and it will count down. So if you're looking at it and you're kind of glancing over at the screen, it'll show you how much time you have left, which is pretty cool. Another thing about this XM5 is that you don't necessarily need to use it with an external microphone. I am right now, but right now I'm gonna switch over to the internal microphone, which still sounds pretty good. So if you're at a close distance, you should be able to get good audio out of this while you're filming yourself with it, which is cool. I'm gonna switch back to the external microphone right now. So the next thing I really wanna talk about is the new 16-55 that they've come out with. There are a lot of cool things about this new 16-55, including that it is much smaller and much lighter weight than its predecessor. It's noticeably smaller, and I think it's about over 30% lighter. So no matter what camera body you're putting it on, you're gonna notice a significant weight difference, and it's gonna be easier to hold, easier to carry, easier to store, which is really cool. Another cool thing is that they gave you the ability to de-click the aperture if you'd like. You can turn the clicks off, so if you're shooting video and you wanna be changing aperture quickly, you can do that without having an annoying click in your video. They've also updated the autofocus, so it's gonna be faster, smoother for video. They've also made some sharpness upgrades to this lens and controlled the aberrations that come out of it so that it keeps up with the higher megapixel cameras that Fujifilm is coming out with now. As we would expect from a lens from this caliber, it is also weather sealed, so you don't have to worry about it so much out in the elements with dust and moisture getting into it. This lens is part of the Fujifilm Red Badge series, so that means that it's going to be their highest image quality and build quality, so you know that you can count on it. All right, again, so that is the brand new Fujifilm X-M5 vlogging camera, which is great for people who are starting out wanting to create a vlog or want a very compact, capable camera to carry around, and the new 16-55 f2.8 version 2 Red Badge lens. Both of these are incredible. Very excited that they lent us these so that we could make a video about it. If you want to order them, you can do that at robertscamera.com. If you have any questions, please leave those in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.